Hi, this is Wendy Morin, and today we're going to do some problem solving with coins and bills for second graders, with our focus being students with disabilities and how we can support them. Our focus question is, how can you solve story problems involving money? And we are going to specifically be working on solving two-step word problems involving dollars and cents. So how can we help our students with disability in solving these story problems that involve money? There are two hurdles for them to get over. Number one is being able to understand the story context, and the other one is being able to come up with the value of the money. One way to support our students with disabilities is to have anchor charts in our classrooms and also in our virtual classrooms, showing the money and their values to help our students connect while working on this unit. Anchor charts will help a great deal. Also, not just for the coins, but also for the symbols, the cent symbol and the dollar symbol. And of course, for the dollar bills and their value. To actually have the pictures posted somewhere on an anchor chart will help support our students with disabilities. So let's start with a problem that our second graders will encounter. Dante had some money in a jar and he puts 8 nickels into the jar. Now he has 100 cents. We do need to scaffold this lesson for our students with disabilities. Before we draw any model, review the value of 8 nickels and review the value of 100 cents. How much money is 8 nickels? You and I know that it's 40 cents. There's a manipulative that is available that if you click on it, there is a money drawer there. And as you take the nickels out, it counts it up for you and gives you a total amount. You could also draw it out for your students, but it might be helpful if you're modeling it with this actual virtual manipulative. We want to support our students that way in making it very real for them. We could also reinforce while we're counting out the 8 nickels, the 5-way counting, 5, 10, 15, and connect the 100 cents to a dollar. But now we want to help them in understanding the problem and being able to solve it successfully. So when we are working on word problems like this, it is just as important to know what we don't know as what we do know when we draw our model or picture. All right, what were we given? We were given that he has now 100 cents. So you want to be encouraging your students to recognize that that is the whole, that is the full jar. He puts 8 nickels into it. That's something, it's a part of it. And then he had some money. That's our missing part. So recognizing that we're missing one part, we were given another part as the 40 cents, and we were given the total, helps us to understand what we need to do to solve the problem. So the green bar, the 100 cents, will equal the yellow bar, which is what was added, plus the blue bar, which is the unknown quantity, how much was in there to begin with. 100 cents minus 40 cents tells me there was 60 cents in there. Dante had 60 cents in the jar to begin with. Now, we can also use number bonds because in second grade, your students are working with number bonds, connecting numbers together. So we still have to recognize that the 100 cents is the total. All right, and we have 2 parts that will equal the total. One of them is unknown, and the other one is the 40 cents that we added. So there are 2 number sentences that come out of this. 100 cents minus 40 cents equals 60 cents, or 40 cents plus 60 cents equals 100 cents. So encourage your students to start thinking about that. What information were they given? The whole, the part? Okay, so let's go on to another problem that they may encounter. Gary has 2 dimes, 5 nickels, 13 pennies, and his brother gives him 1 more coin. Now he has 68 cents. To come up with the value of the money, I would encourage you to use the money manipulative that's included, or have your students use it to come up with the value of the money, and to reinforce any whether it's 10-way counting or 5-way counting, to incorporate that into your lesson. But we see that there's a missing part. There's this one coin that's added. We don't know how much it is. We know that the total is now, our whole is now 68 cents. And when we add up that money, we get 58 cents. So the two parts will make up the whole in this case. So 58 cents plus 10 cents will equal 68 cents, or 68 cents minus 58 cents equals 10 cents. Number bonds work. Okay, but we still have to know what number to put where. The 68 is the whole. The 58 is what the money adds up to, and we know we added one more coin, and that was 10 cents. Another problem, Wendell bought a game at the store for $16. He had 2 $5 bills and 4 $1 bills left over. Okay, it says click on the money virtual manipulative to help solve using any strategy. Okay, so you could click on the manipulative to come up with the value of the money of the 2 $5 bills and 4 $1 bills. I would encourage you to use that to support our students. But more importantly, that we recognize money left over is a part, okay, and what that concept means of being left over. That he bought the game at the store for $16, so the game purchase is another part, and the unknown quantity is the whole. How much did he have before he left to go to the store? So number bonds do work. The unknown quantity of the money, we add the two parts together to come up with what he left with, the $30. Okay, one more example. Gary went to the store, 4 $10 bills, 3 $5 bills, and 7 $1 bills. He bought a sweater for $26. Once again, we're solving this. We would encourage your students to solve it with any strategy. Use the money manipulative as they need to. But do we have the part or do we have the whole? All right. He went to the store with a certain sum of money. Okay, so we add that up. We can see that's the total. He had $62. The part is the sweater purchase for $26. $62 minus 26 gives us a $36, which is the money that's left over. Okay, and as I said before, number bonds work very, very well, but we still have to understand what numbers to put in what circles. I would encourage your students to summarize at the end, and that's it. Thank you very much.